Hi, I'm Mindy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a book review for Spin a Black Yarn by Josh Malerman. And this is a collection of 5 novellas. And it was published on August 15th by Random House Publishing. And I received a copy from NetGalley to review. And I'm going to tell you what I thought of these 5 novellas. All of these novellas take place in Samhattan, which is the same town that Daphne took place in, which is a book by Josh Malerman that I loved. And it was really cool to see some more stories in that same world. And the town of Goblin is even mentioned, so it's all kind of in the same universe. And these 5 novellas are really cool because they take a very common horror element and turns it on its head, spins it in a different way to become something completely unique. So there's a haunted house story, there is a serial killer story, a space travel story, the troubles with AI type story, and a revenge story. But all of these stories were just completely unique and memorable, and I won't be forgetting any of these stories anytime soon, which is a great thing. The premises are all very, very, very interesting and thought-provoking. The first novella is called Half the House is Haunted, and it's about a brother and sister who grew up in a house that was half haunted. And the sister is constantly saying that it's half haunted, and the brother doesn't really believe it. He's always trying to figure out what that even means, what half of the house is haunted, that sort of thing. The first half goes on a little too long, but it goes in an interesting place. In the end, I gave that novella 4 stars. The next story was called Argyle, and it's about a father on his deathbed, and he's confessing all his deepest desires to his family and friends, that he's had really dark desires and impulses, that he wanted to be a killer, but he never followed through with any of those things. And even though there wasn't actual murder that he was doing, this story was definitely disturbing, and it really got to me. And I gave Argyle 5 stars. Next in the collection was Jupiter Drop, and this one is about a man who goes on vacation to outer space, goes to Jupiter, where they have this new thing where you can drop through the gases of Jupiter in luxury. So in this nice apartment, and drop through Jupiter. And he was trying to get away from his life back at home for a while, and found out that you can't run far enough to get away from your worries. They'll follow you anywhere. But such a cool concept to drop through Jupiter. Interesting. The 4th novella was called Doug and Judy by a housewasher. No, the house washer. Trademark. It is about this new gadget that will clean your entire house, every single thing in your house perfectly. It knows exactly how to clean everything perfectly, and you don't have to lift a finger. And Doug and Judy are awful people. They are the worst. And the beginning of this story is really funny. I laughed because it's describing just how horrible Doug and Judy are. And all they care about is being on top, being the best, and having everything first kind of thing. So they had to have this house washer. And when they use it, it starts to bring out some of the dirty secrets that they have had hidden in the house. And it is a very interesting story. I gave it 4 stars. Jupiter Drop was another 5-star read for me. And then the last novella was Egorov, which is about 2 brothers who are 2 triplets who are getting revenge on the killer of their brother, the 3rd triplet, by convincing the killer that he's being haunted by the dead brother and trying to make him go mad. So never heard a revenge tale quite like that. Very, very cool premise. It was done in, I don't know how to explain it. Some of it felt very gothic or something, and it was very slow. I did not like the first half because it went on too long. It had some really important information we had to have for the setup, but it went on too long and I was bored. But in the end, it went to some really interesting places. I still had a couple of things that kind of annoyed me with the story, but it had some real shining moments. And so I gave Egorov 3 stars. And total, I'm giving the collection of novellas 4 stars. Have you read Spin a Black Yarn yet? If so, what did you think of it? Are you planning on reading it? I'd love to know down in the comments, and I'll be back very soon with another book-related video. Thanks. Bye.